What's going on, you guys? Welcome back. Focus. There it is. Welcome back to a new video of Spitters. God, it's been a long time, y'all. It's been like, I don't know, 2.5, 3 months since I last talked to y'all. Well, for those of you guys that don't know, I have been here at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. I joined the Army, I think my first day here was May 7th. So I think I finally signed the papers about the beginning of May 3rd or some shit, May 4th. So yeah, joined the Army, been here at Fort Sill since May 7th. It is now, I don't have my watch on, July 30th, 28th? No. I don't know what day it is. It's like the 26th or some shit. No, the 26th was a couple days ago. So it's probably going to be like the 27th, 28th. Well, I guess this video, I don't have any dip, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all can go ahead and exit out of this video if you want. I can't have dip for another like 6 weeks. I just finished my first week of AIT. So with that being said, I had to figure out something to make a video about, and I finally got my phone back last week. I haven't had my phone in 10 weeks. So having my phone back now is pretty badass. So I had to make a video. And since I can't dip, I don't smoke anyways, but I can't drink, I can't do anything for another 6 weeks. I figured I'd make a video about what to expect when you're coming to basic training at Fort Sill. Now, these things, they kind of, like, as long as you're joining the Army, they kind of go with every base you're going to get shipped to for basic training. So, I mean, this is just Fort Sill's kind of list of what to expect. But it's going to go along with wherever you get sent. It's basically the same thing. They might just call certain things different names. So we're going to shoot right off the bat. All right, so what was it? I think it was middle of April. I went down to my armed forces, went and talked to a recruiter for the Army. And then from there, it was really just a rush. Like, I mean, that's what recruiters do. They just kind of rush you into it, sucker you in, and before you even know it, you're already a fucking trainee. They don't call you a soldier until after you graduate basic training. So at the point from talking to your recruiter, signing everything up, until you graduate basic training, all you are is just a trainee. You're not even a soldier yet. So I talked to my recruiter, I signed up for everything, and I went down to MEPS, which is where you do like basically like a physical, and yeah, that's pretty much all it is. It's just a physical, and they make sure that you haven't done any stupid shit in your past, and make sure you're not lying about anything that you've done in your life. And it's pretty much all you do there. So I went there, did my MEPS shit, and then I stayed at a hotel in Sacramento, California. And got up the next morning at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, went to Sacramento Airport, had a plane ride from Sacramento to Dallas, Texas, and from Dallas, I got on the plane again and came straight to Oklahoma City, here in Oklahoma. And from there, a bus picks you up and drives you right here to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. And, you know, they're going to tell you, oh, right when you pull up, the drill sergeants are going to get on the bus, they're going to scream at you, yada yada. And mind you, I can't tell you everything that you're going to experience, because there's some shit that I really just can't say on YouTube. So I got to watch what I say here. So they're going to get on the bus. They will raise their voices at you depending on which drill sergeant you get. So basically, you just get off the bus as fast as you fucking can, okay? Don't mess around. Don't be lollygagging, talking to your friends, laughing and shit. Don't do that. It's going to get you fucked up if you do it. Just get your shit, get off the bus, open up the door, get any luggage you got waiting for you, and get in line. You're going to form up right away. All this shit happens within like 30 seconds, so hurry the fuck up. All right, so that's when you first get to reception. Reception is 1 week long. Your recruiter's going to tell you that your basic training is 9 weeks and 4 days. In reality, it's actually 10 weeks and 4 days, because that first week at reception does not count. So when you hear 9 weeks and 4 days and you're like, fuck yeah, I got 9 weeks and 4 days, I just now got to Fort Sill. Nah, bro, you still got another 10 and a half weeks to go. So the whole week, Doesn't count at all. The only thing you're doing at reception is you're getting your shots, you know, all your vaccines that you got to catch up on. You're getting issued your uniform. You'll get issued this, which is a camelback. You just wear it on your back and drink water out of this fucking tube right here, like this. You just bite it, suck out the water. So you get issued one of those, which is going to be a lifesaver. You better keep that on you at all times. The only time you're not wearing your camelback is basically when you're sleeping. That's the only time you should ever take that off. So at reception, you'll also do your ear and eye test. If you're married or have kids, that's where you sign up for DEERS, which is basically you just get extra money for being married or being a parent. And that's also where you sign up to, you're gonna get like a rent kind of pay thing. So for me, I lived in, where did I live at the time? Chowchilla, California. So my zip code for Chowchilla was 93610. And I don't know how much they pay. They paid like an extra couple $100 just for my wife and my son to have rent each month. They're not going to pay the whole thing for you, but I mean, anything helps, right? And at reception, you're also going to deal with your finances. That's where you're going to find out how much you get paid and when you start getting paid. I'm pretty sure everyone in the Army gets paid on the 1st and the 15th of every single month. So I know some people get like $500 a month. Myself, I want to say I get $2,100 a month, but that's just because I'm married and have a kid. So that's the shit you're gonna do most of the time at reception. You'll also learn how to walk around in formation, which is 4 lines of however many people there are in your platoon, or at this point it would be the battery. But yeah, you're just gonna learn how to march in formation, how to line up in formation, how to walk properly, because you can't just fucking walk around like a civilian, right? You can't just have your arms going around, walking around, turning around and shit. No, your hands have to be like this with your thumbs out, right next to your side, just fucking swinging. You're gonna learn all that shit, but you're basically just learning how to walk. They'll teach you parade rest, which it's like, all right, so you're gonna be in, this is called the position of attention, and then they'll say parade rest, and then you'll just lock your hands like this behind you. With your feet are gonna be shoulder width apart, so right there, and then they'll say at ease. No, I'm sorry, parade rest is dropping your arms. At ease is when your arms are flat. So it's gonna be at ease, and then it's gonna be parade rest, and you just drop your hands. So those are the kind of different things you'll fucking learn in basic, in reception. And you'll also have a bay that you sleep in, and it's gonna be like legit 60 other dudes in that bay that you gotta sleep with. Most of the people hate each other, so there might be fights. Ours, we went a little crazy. I'm not gonna get into detail because I don't wanna get in trouble. But let's just say it was pretty badass, the bay I slept in. I was pretty lucky. So, from reception, your week is over. You've done all your paperwork, learned what they've taught you, and you're also gonna learn how to do push-ups, by the way. So, hopefully, you're good at doing push-ups. From reception, after your 1 week is over, there's a thing called shark attack, and that is the middle of the transition between reception and going to actual basic training. You're gonna get all your bags. You're gonna line them up, dress right dress, which is, here's one bag, you're gonna put the other bag right here, they're gonna put their bag right there, another bag right there, you just fucking line them up perfectly. Better not fuck that up, because you're gonna learn how to do push-ups again. So shark attack, that's when you meet your drill sergeants for basic training. And let me tell you, do not fuck this up, because you will get smoked so hard. Whatever the drill sergeants want you to do, just do it, all right? Don't fuck around with them. You're gonna do push-ups no matter what, because somebody's gonna fuck up, so be prepared to do push-ups. Shark attack is when all the drill sergeants come out and they're just fucking laying into you. They're screaming at you, going crazy. It's chaotic, it's a mess, you don't know what's going on, your brain is freaking out. You may even want to cry. Don't feel bad if you want to cry. Everyone cries at some point. It gets crazy. And from there, they're going to take you from reception, and sometimes you got to carry everything you own, all the bags, you got to carry it from reception all the way to basic training, which is what we had to do. I think we were allowed to put one bag on the trucks. I'm not sure. But I remember we had to carry some heavy ass shit. So they're going to take you from reception to basic training. From there, you're going to be issued your platoon, which a platoon for us was made up of, it was 4 platoons made 1 battery. I was 2nd platoon and alpha battery. So, they're going to get you in your platoons. You're going to meet your one-on-one drill sergeants. Sometimes there's 4 drill sergeants or 3 drill sergeants per platoon. We only had 1, so we were pretty lucky, but he was a badass one. He was real good. And just be prepared for a lot of chaos, and whatever you're told to do, do not give attitude. It's going to be hard. You're going to want to get mad. You're going to be angry at your battle buddies or your drill sergeants. Just keep your cool. Don't get mad. All right, from there, basic training starts. All right, you're going to do Treadwell Tower, which is a 40-foot wall. Well, for us, it's called Treadwell Tower. It was a 40-foot wall. You just learn how to walk backwards all the way down, or jump, where you jump and then you swing back onto the wall. Then you jump off the wall again, then you swing back onto it. You're going to learn to do that. That's pretty fun. But it's so short. It's really close to the beginning. I think it's the 1st or 2nd week, and everyone's still kind of rowdy, not really disciplined. So you're going to get in trouble a lot, probably, because somebody's going to fuck up and they're just going to be doing whatever they want, and they're going to get dropped. So from Treadwell Tower, you do the gas chamber. Gas chamber is, I believe, the 13th day. It was the 2nd week. You wear your gas mask inside of a room. You take it off, and they'll make you do like the Soldier's Creed or sing the Army song. And the gas chamber, really what it is, it's CS tablets, like little pills that they just burn. And I'm not going to give it away because I want y'all to experience it. Just don't hold your breath, because that makes it so much worse. All right. The gas chamber is everything you can imagine, plus more, depending on who you are. So be prepared for it. But in the end, nobody's ever died that I know of, so you should be all right. It just sucks for a little bit. From there, you do some Ruck Marches where you wear full army gear and you just walk. Just walk and walk and walk. I think we did 92 kilometers, the whole basic training, which was about 52 miles, roughly about 52 miles worth of ruck marching. So that really sucks, but you're going to learn how to walk far distances with heavy ass weight. You also do Nick at Night, which is where you low crawl underneath the barbed wire, and they're shooting and shit. Things are exploding all around you. It's just chaotic. For us, we did it at nighttime, so it was pretty cool. We did it during FTX 3, which I don't know if all training bases are doing FTX 3. It's a lot of ruck marches. I think it's like 50 something kilometers of rucks, which is about 36 miles or some shit. So it's a lot of walking. What else? Obstacles. You're gonna do a couple of obstacles as well at basic training. For us, I think it was the CCC, which is, I don't remember what everything stands for, but you're just balancing, running on logs. I think there was some monkey bars, some walls you gotta jump over. I think that's it. I don't want to give away too much. And then COC, which is another obstacle we did. Not sure what that one is. And then I want to say TMC was one. TLC, TMC, something like that, which is just how to get out of bad situations, really. So that one was pretty cool. That's supposed to be like a team building exercise, which I feel like for some platoons it worked. Not the group the group I was in was pretty cool. We were good as a group, but we just never really figured out how to get out of our situation. So, I mean, the better people you're around, the easier it's going to be. If you're around somebody you hate, then it's just going to make it miserable. So, I mean, that's just the gist of basic training. To get more into it, you do eat more than you think. You sleep a lot more than people say you do. You actually sleep for like 8 hours a night. So, I mean, that's plenty of sleep. That's more sleep than I get at home. So, you're eating 3 times a day. I think you get like 10 minutes to eat. I don't know. I think it's just different for every every drill sergeant. Just depends on how they feel and how you guys are acting. What else happened at basic? Honestly, for me, the first 5 weeks just sucked. I hated the first 5 weeks because being a married man and a father, being away from my family when I just got married and I just had my son. He was 3 months old when I left. Or no, he was 4.5 months, I want to say. He was pretty young when I left. So leaving my wife and my newborn son was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. So, I mean, imagine being in that situation and then having straight chaos for 2 months. And the phone situation is going to be different for everyone. For us, it was, I think after our third week is when we started getting our phones every Sunday, but you only get it from anywhere from like 20 to 40 minutes. But like I said, everyone's different. Some people probably get their phones more. Some people probably don't even see their phones during basic. So for Fort Sill, it was every Sunday for at least 20 to 30 minutes. But do not fuck up during the week. If you guys have phone privileges, do not fuck up because they will yank that shit right now. I'm sorry if I'm cussing. I really got to stop with this shirt on. But they will yank your phone privileges faster than you can blink. They are not afraid and they do not care because phones is not a privilege. It's not a right. You have to earn your phone, okay? If somebody messes up, the drill sergeant will not give you your phone Sunday and you're not talking to your family or your loved ones. That's just how it is. It sucks. It's gonna screw with your head that whole week because you ain't getting to talk to anybody. But write letters. Please write letters. If you have any friends, any family that supports you joining the military, write them letters because that's gonna motivate you every day. I know for us it took anywhere from like 3 days to a week to receive a letter. But for me, I wrote exactly 100 letters in basic training, mostly to my wife and then a couple to my parents and sisters, I want to say. Yeah. And yeah, I wrote 100 letters. And what else can I add to that? At the PX, you'll go to a PX every Sunday. And that's where you can buy your letters, your stamps, your pens, your yada yada, whatever you need. You can buy it on Sundays at the PX. So yeah, write letters because it definitely motivates you. Sometimes you're not going to get a letter that day, and it just so happens you had a horrible day that day, and a letter would have saved you. But hey, I mean, things happen. Just wait a couple more days, and you'll get a letter. I promise. As long as they're writing you back, you'll get a letter. Anything else about Fort Sill basic training? Was it hard? Like I said, well, for me, it was. For a lot of people, it's hard the first couple weeks. It's really hard. But, I mean, they're just trying to form you into a soldier. That's why. I mean, it is what it is. That's what you signed up for, right? Everyone wants to do soldier shit. Oh, everyone wants to be a soldier until you gotta do soldier shit. That's when it becomes hard. So, yep, it was hard the first couple weeks, but I want to say around the 6th week, that's when it started being cool. And for me, I wanted the chaos. Like, I wanted to get smoked. I wanted the explosions. I wanted the guns and shit because that's just what they train you to become. That type of person is to go wild and shit. You want that kind of stuff around you. So it's really crazy to watch how your mind and how your personality changes from week to week. So, I mean, basic training, from a 0 to 10, how much I enjoyed it, I'm going to give it a 6. But, I mean, I feel like phones are cool. I like talking to my family. I'm sure you guys do too. So that's probably the only reason why I'd give it a 6. I feel like if we would have talked to our family more, that would have been a 10. But hey, we're trying to be soldiers here, not civilians. So it is what it is, right? Now I'm here at AIT for 7 weeks. My MOS is the 14 Tango Patriot launching station operator, and I don't know what you just launch missiles. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, that's what I'm learning right now, dudes. Next video, I might talk about some of the shit where I got in trouble and got yelled at by the drill sergeants. All right, I'll do that. Maybe I'll do an AIT video to show you guys exactly what it's like to be here at AIT. I promise you, if you make it through basic training, you're going to be okay after that. All right, I love you guys. I miss you guys. I'm sorry there's no dip. I really am sorry. I wish I had dip. Trust me, I'm dying right now. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for staying by me for these 11 weeks, 10 weeks, 11 weeks with no videos. I love you guys. I had like 3,000 views on a couple of videos, so thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Yay!